Also, a sanitation worker severely burned after a hazardous chemical is thrown into a trash can. And the people of southeast Louisiana continue to deal with the aftermath of Hurricane Ida. We report today from Grand Isle.
Live from Acadiana, your local news leader. This is Paz Pa 2.
Good morning, I'm Renee Allen, and thanks for joining us. A Republic Services employee seriously injured earlier this week. He suffered third-degree burns from sulfuric acid that leaked from a trash container. News 10's Mark Rigsby spoke exclusively with the victim, who shared a word of caution.
Everything happened so fast where it was pretty much like, call 911, get help now. Like it was really that bad.
This is Jareth Martin. He works for Republic Services. He was dumping a residential container recently that contained a bag with sulfuric acid inside. It leaked out, ate through his gloves, and covered his skin from wrist to elbow. He suffered third-degree burns.
Man, the pain with that, man, it was really bad. Like I don't wish that pain upon anybody.
This happened at a trash facility in Scott on Tuesday, September 7th. The Scott Fire Department and the Lafayette Fire Department Hazardous Materials team took care of it. They wore protective suits and checked out the trash bin for other hazardous materials.
This is not the first time I ran across chemicals. Sometimes people put gasoline, batteries, and all kind of stuff in those containers.
Martin urges people to put the right things in the garbage and get rid of hazardous materials properly.
The only thing I can say is just dispose it in the correct way. That way, no one gets hurt.
All right, that Mark Rigsby reporting there. Martin says he's had one surgery on his arm and will have another Monday. Also, Lafayette Parish holds a household waste collection day for anyone needing to dispose of hazardous items. You can call the 311 information hotline for more information on that. Also, the city of Scott will hold its hazardous household waste day at the city maintenance building on Lions Club Road this morning. You can find the details of that event on our website, galify.com. A St. Martinville man has been at ground zero of Hurricane Ida recovery efforts even before the storm made landfall. News 10's Bill Zarang shares his story.
Grand Isle's police chief tells me the barrier island has faced 75% damage. It's possibly going to be 3 months before everything is repowered, and it's going to be an even longer process for many people who are now moving back in.
This is the worst. This is the master of them all.
From the second story of the Grand Isle Multiplex building, Police Chief Scooter Resweber watched the world unfold around him.
We could see houses coming apart and trailers rolling around, and it got bad, and we heard the roof starting to tear apart on this building, and things got real hairy then.
That was 3 hours before the eye passed over and debris started being thrown the other way. The chief says most of his department doesn't have homes that are livable.
Most of my family pictures, my wife's pictures who passed away last year, those were all too wet and ruined.
It was his wife's idea to move from St. Martinville when they were just dating on a camping trip.
She said to me, wouldn't it be nice to live here?
After almost 50 years and the worst hurricane he's suffered, Resweber still calls his second home paradise.
I'm a lifelong resident of Grand Isle now. I came from St. Martinville, Louisiana in 1972, and I've already built a tomb here for me and my wife. My wife's in it now. And this is where I'll die. This is what I call home now.
People say this beach really just came back a few years ago after Hurricane Katrina wiped it out, and they're hoping that it doesn't take as long after Hurricane Ida. Reporting from Grand Isle, Neil Zarang, back to you.
All right, the chief shared his gratitude for all the assistance from Acadiana. Moreover, he mentioned the St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office, who twice personally delivered four-wheelers of fuel and food. Nursing home resident Darlene Franklin has hired lawyers and filed a lawsuit. She said she was evacuated to a filthy and sweltering hot warehouse with hundreds of other residents of Bob Dean's nursing home facilities. She also says she was deprived of food, water, and forced to sit in her own waste. A St. Martinville council member is behind bars charged with obstruction of justice and abuse of power. Police say City Councilman Edmund Joseph tipped off a suspect in a rape investigation. We're told the suspect was his nephew. Police say Joseph used his power as a city council member to find out his nephew had a warrant out for his arrest in the ongoing rape investigation. Officials say Joseph then told his nephew's mother about the arrest warrant. Police say the suspect then fled the area with obvious intent to evade arrest. The police chief says they did arrest Joseph. This was Friday morning, but are still searching for his nephew. Authorities say 2 other suspects are also involved in the rape investigation. Applications are scarce for open law enforcement positions, according to an online police research forum. Some departments report a drop between 50 and 70% in new job applications. The report states officers are choosing to forgo their career altogether because of, quote, increased scrutiny and criticism, end quote. News 10's Elise Corville reports.
It's hard. Definitely it's hard.
Law enforcement agencies across the country are struggling to recruit and staff the next generation of officers.
We have to be more accountable, obviously, more trained, and maybe sometimes trained in a different way.
In Evangeline Parish, Sheriff Charles Guillory says his department is starting to feel the strain.
I'm trying to hire post-certified, qualified police officers.
He tells News 10 he is having to expand his reach and hire outside the parish to fill his staffing needs.
The people are not going into law enforcement, and I think that's a problem. So that's why the pool that sheriff's office and police departments can choose from is the same, and it makes it harder.
His biggest concern and opening in the department is patrol officers.
More patrol means less crime.
Currently, his department staffs 3 patrol officers per shift. Sheriff Guillory says he hopes to get to 5 per shift.
Because somebody calls for a deputy to go, they want them there now. So by having 5 officers on duty, I can achieve that.
That was Elise Corville reporting there. The department is actively taking applications to see requirements, or for more information, you know what to do. That's our website, klfy.com. Well, Acadiana, the Opelousas City Marshal's Office conducted a warrant roundup yesterday. This is an FYI for you. They served nearly 50 warrants, made arrests, and took illegal guns off the streets of Opelousas. All right, checking with Trevor Sonia over in the Weather Center, and I am ready for that September weather. Cooler temps, right? Cooler temps. Think cooler temps, Trevor. Cooler temps.
Yep, well, step outside right now and you'll feel it. Temperatures are in the low to mid 60s. Let's take a look. We're sitting at 64 now in Lafayette, 64 in New Iberia, 57 coming in Opelousas. Satellite radar shows clear skies. So really a nice day for today, but you look down to the south and you see all of this tropical moisture down to the south. Now, this will be heading to the north later on next week through the next few days, and our rain chances will be increasing. Temperatures rising through the 70s, getting into the mid to upper 80s later on this afternoon. Future Track shows quiet conditions, really a nice day for today, and the nice weather will continue through the early parts of tomorrow, but then tomorrow afternoon, notice the rain and storm activity beginning to move in. Storms will be more scattered tomorrow, only at about 50%, but definitely on the increase as we head through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So here's the situation. We have all of this energy that will be surging to the north. 2 pieces of this trough axis. One could move in Monday and Tuesday, and then a main low could develop somewhere across Mexico, Texas. Maybe some weak tropical development with that. Nonetheless, it looks like the effects will be the same as it heads off to the north. Its energy will move pretty much right over southeastern Texas and Louisiana by Tuesday, Wednesday, and then just sort of sit there through Thursday and Friday. So it looks like, at the very least, a very wet pattern for next week. Maybe some heavier rainfall. Flooding rain not out of the question, especially in a 5 to 7 day period. I'll show those models here in just a bit, but very deep moisture pooling up across the western and northwestern Gulf for Monday, Tuesday, and then just sitting right over us through Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. This is another look at it, GFS model. Here's that first little wave that comes in tomorrow and pretty much sets up right over the area tomorrow and Monday. So that's the first wave. Second wave comes with this little low pressure that you can see here embedded in these little lines here that you see. Those are isobars. That's a low pressure system. It develops right across Texas and then moves right across the area, keeping the heavy rains in the forecast through Wednesday and then most likely through Thursday as well. So if that happens, you can see how the rainfall totals could really pile up. Here's the latest GFS model. Now granted, this is through next Friday, so a 6 to 7 day forecast, but it is showing anywhere from 6 to 12 inches across the area. That would be enough for some flooding issues, especially if we see it over a 3 to 5 day period. European model is not much better. It's showing generally about 3 to 7 across Acadiana, but these isolated hot spots of 10 to 12, that'll be something we'll definitely have to watch for. Now, if this low tracks a little further off to the west, these totals will go down. If it tracks a little further off to the east, these totals could go up. So we'll just have to watch this closely through the 5 to 7 day period here through the next week. We could definitely see some heavier rainfall due to this disturbance that will be moving into the western Gulf and has a high chance for tropical development. So far today, 88-year high, a very nice day. 7 day forecast shows a wet go of it through much of next week. Rain chances increasing tomorrow, and they continue Monday through Friday. Right now, I'll go with 5 to 10